Hello, everyone. Hello, the judges. My name is Haney. I am the co-founder and also the CEO of DesigLabs, and I'm proudly be here today to introduce you about our innovative MPC multi-sig for retail. And let's get into it. So during the last year, we have won several notable awards, like the first prize in the Sui and KuCoin Hackathon. We win third prize in Solana Hyperdrive, and we are also an active member of the Consensus Scale program. So what is DesigLabs that we can get all of these endorsements from these blockchains? So DesigLabs is a decentralized self-custody network that providing the multi-sig solutions for retail, such as teams, DAOs, and also individuals coming together to do co-investment. And we have identified that currently in the market, there is only a limited options for multi-sig at the moment. So we have SEF. Many of you are familiar with SEF, right? And then if you are using SEF, you will know that you have to manage multiple wallet addresses, seed phrase, and also it's very costly to set up a vote side transaction, or even just changing the threshold and the members. And right now, because it's smart contract based, so it only supports around 10 plus EVM chains. So if you not fall within the chains, then you have to use the SDK and then configuring that, and it's only easy to use for developers, but it's very challenging for non-developer users. And also you can only access to very limited DeFi, only around 206 DApps that compatible with SEF SDK and available on their SEF stores. And what if you want to use your multi-sig to connect with 10,000s of DApps that are thriving over there? It's almost impossible. And then we have identified on a very another spectrum, there is 5 blocks. So 5 blocks is also leveraging MPC technology, but it's very institution focused. You will have to go through at least 3 meetings with them in order to know your needs and your company's structure and organizations. It usually costs around 300,000 to 500,000 to set up a multi-sig, and also it's costly around 1,000 to 10,000 depending on how complexity of your organization is in order to set up a multi-sig, and it's not fully decentralized. So what we are trying to do is we're trying to what we say is similarly 5-block solutions, but for retail. So we're gonna package it differently, and then we bring it to the market to compete directly with SEF. So how are we going to do it? So on a very collective levels, we're going to introduce a decentralized MPC network. So we're gonna use the threshold signature scheme to split the multi-sig private key into different shares, and we're gonna distribute that across the MPC network. And then this network is comprising of different nodes. So the nodes, it will receive the encrypted transaction in order to perform the mathematical operations, and these operations will ultimately generate giant signatures. So when is the need to authorize the transaction? So these giant signatures will be combined via the homomorphic encryption in order to authorize the transaction. And on a single, on the individual level, each of the person who participating in a multi-sig, you will have a user ID. And then this user ID, it will be secure by being split into 3 parts. One part is it's being backed up in your email or your Apple ID. That's why it will allow you to do social recovery. Another part, it will be it will be stored in your password that you generate, and the third part is actually on your local device. So if you have 2 out of 3 of the parts, you can easily recover your user ID, so you don't have to worry about seed phrase. But in terms of using SEF and then having seed phrase, if you lose your seed phrase, it's being compromised, you already doomed. So going into more of how we package the products. So with DesigLabs, we have a fully functional web app, a fully functional mobile, which is already available on Android and iOS, and also a Chrome extension that offering like EOA level compatibility. What does it mean? It means like it can function just like a MetaMask wallet, where you can use this multi-sig to connect with the unlimited D apps out there in the market. And right now, we already supporting more than 22 blockchains already, including all of the EVMs, non-EVMs like Solana, Sui, Aptos, Injective, and then we are continue to supporting more chains at the moment. So going into like the features, the way we structure DesigLabs, it is tailored for teams and DAOs. It will have a 3-tier account system. That later on I will share more about it. It will have a role-based asset control, which means you will have like admin role and then you will have a signer role, and also a customizable approval workflow, which means that, for example, like with transactions like above 10,000, you can like customize for which signer need to sign or which signer doesn't have to sign. Going into the 3-tier account system, you can see here, so the first tier, it will be a user ID summary. So in this user ID summary, you will know like how many votes you are managing at the moment. And also you will, in the vote, you will see like in that vote, like how many blockchains you are having in that vote, and also the asset lists that you are managing in the vote. And also it will show you the inflow and outflow of each vote so that you can easily manage. And because the way we structure it, like for example, like in one vote, you can manage assets on multiple chains just within one single vote identity. You don't have to generate like multiple address to manage like asset on multiple chain. In another like use case we have identified during like speaking and interviewing with like potential customer is what we this is why we call it like it's an MPC multisig for retail. So in addition to teams and DAOs that we are competing with Ceph, that we supporting chains that Ceph cannot support and offering them a better like UI, UX, and comprehensive interface and dashboard. On top of that, we are seeing that like there's a need for like a group of individuals, like families or friends coming together using a multi-sig to do co-invest together, like co-investment in like NFTs, game assets, or even like inscriptions, runes on BTC at the moment. So they can leverage multi-sig in order to like, first, it can customize the contribution structures. Then it will have a transparent dashboard to see like individual like profits and percentage. And lastly, it can also like customize like based on like the approval, like if like it's below certain dollar or like above certain dollars, like which signers have to make which signers have to sign for the approval. So beyond multi-sig, what we are having in our wallet is it has like the omni-chain support. It's going to have an omni-chain consolidated gas tank where you only have to depositing gas token 1, which is the DesigLabs token, and we will taking care of the transactions of all of the chains that happen in the wallet. And we also define that we're gonna have a cross-chain swap, so user can easily move asset from one chain to another chain within the wallet, and also yield options for the top 3 tokens in the multi-sig, which is Bitcoin native tokens and stable coins.
1 minute left.
Gotcha. So this is just a showdown to comparing, like we have like carefully like analyzing the competitors to providing like different features that catering the exact like multi-sig for the retail. And by doing that, we're offering a fully functional mobile on the go in addition to like web app only, and having like the swap, the staking, and the omni-chain gas tank for the multi-sig users. This is how DesigLabs token utility is being used. It is a universal gas token,
10 seconds.
Yield-bearing token, governance token, and lock features and fee sharing. let's just go to market, and we're just talking about the fundraising terms at the moment.
All right, cool. Yeah, thank you so much, Henny. Yeah, I was running a bit late towards the end, but yeah. All right, I'll let you catch your breath a bit, but we're also going to open up the floor for judges for any questions they might have for 5 minutes. The floor is all yours.
If I can give you a hand as you're out of time. Is this you're raising as a safe? Is there a token warrant with it? You're raising for the token already?
Yeah. I'm raising the SF at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, then do you know?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, we are raising the SF at the moment. Sorry. So it's token. It's not SEF. Yeah. It's wrong. Yeah.
So SAFT?
It's a SAF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you meant to put a start.
Yeah. Sorry. It's wrong.
Yeah, there's a different. We have a different deck. We have the right deck actually on our laptops. Look.
Yeah. Sorry. I think because I updated that just this morning.
Okay, now that makes sense. Okay. Just a quick follow up before for the others. We've seen some of the chains that you integrated, like Aptos, pushing their own essentially account abstraction solutions. So you're sort of halfway. So you partner with the chains, but you're not afraid of being a bit like essentially competing with some of the account some of the solutions that some of the chains are pushing essentially.
Yeah, like MSEF, right? So we know that. So MSEF is what we call it just like another version of SEF, but that's running on the Move ecosystem. And we believe that because we are already introducing the mobile interface, and it's kind of like limited the dashboard that user can view to manage the treasury. But right now we are developing a web app at the moment. So we believe that with the combination of the web app, the mobile, and the Chrome extension we have, it will be easily like winning over the market share at Aptos or Suite. We're already talking directly with the blockchains active in the builders group. So it's just a matter of like bringing this product to the users. They will see the huge differences in the user flow and user experience.
All right, for the interest time. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm gonna continue if they have this, because you're much more. So a lot of UL1s and L2s have been actually to get traction. Have actually gone more B2B. You're clearly. I mean, Fireblocks is very much a B2B product. It's just basically like we use it quite a lot because we leverage our network effect essentially. So how do you get to a point where you get critical mass on the retail side, essentially on your side? So you're building communities, or how do you go and acquire users?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like we don't go the route that Fireblocks going, which is B2B. We are more than the B2C. So we just partnering with the blockchain so that we can have a voice in the builders group. So this is more like the developers and the builders who are building on that chain rather than like the foundation team themselves. And then how to bootstrap them, it's like we already like designing what we call it like a POI system and early adopter program. So once we launch the product, we will introduce themselves in all of these like very exclusive builder group, and then incentivize them to use it to know the differences that they can have with this product. And then they will accumulate points, and later on they will have like incentives by like being one of the early adopters.
All right, we got about a minute for the last burning question, if you have any. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have one question. Curious on your thoughts on economic security when thinking about kind of bootstrapping the network, given that like, you need to incentivize your nodes to continuously sign transactions for DeSig, and that's the bootstrapping element, and that kind of impacts like the security of like the wallet solution as a whole. Like, we'd love your thoughts on that.
Yeah, so that is what we also very concerned about. It's right now, the current MPC network we have, it's a little bit centralized because it's running by us and also like the cloud service. That's why we want to introducing the decentralized network. And we really keep in mind about like selecting like the right partners to be like one of the nodes in order to running this. And one of the thing that we also keep in mind is that even though the nodes, they might like partner up with each other, like because it's encrypted data. So technically they will not know like which shares of the vault that they having in order to corrupt that. Yeah. But we will selecting the nodes very carefully. Yeah.
So it will be permission first, and then
It is permission for, to be one of the node partner. Yes.
okay, got it. That's clear. Thank you.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's wrap up D6 presentation for now. Yeah, let's give it up for Henny for her wonderful presentation.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.